Hello, mortgage fans. This is Mortgage Mike with another weekly edition of your mortgage industry update. Today's topic is on cash to close. So, when our buyers come to me, they always want to know, well, Mike, how much money is going to cost for me to close? Well, that cash to close figure is made up of several items. One of those items being the down payment. The second item is your prepaid items, and finally, the third item is your closing cost. Those three things make up cash to close. Now, the trick is the source of funds. There are two types of sources out there. There's liquid sources and there's non-liquid sources. Liquid sources obviously are checking accounts, savings accounts, money market funds, anything that's readily available and that shows up on basically a bank statement. Now the trick is the non-liquid sources. Non-liquid sources are stocks, bonds, mutual funds, and honestly the most common is a 401k. Many people can borrow or many people borrow against their 401k, and it's totally acceptable for their down payment and closing costs and prepaid items or their cash to close. So the trick is, how do we document these? Because a couple of years ago, Fannie and Freddie decided to start requiring proof of liquidation. It used to be we just had a statement. We had enough cash in the account, we just moved on down the road and we didn't worry about it. Now we need proof of liquidation. Now that doesn't apply to liquid funds because those are already liquidated, but in regards to non-liquid funds, we have to show where the money comes from. So what does that mean? Well, that means we need an updated statement on that account. We need to show proof of liquidation, which shows up in the form of a check or a wire. We need to show proof that that money has arrived into the account, whether or not that's a deposit slip. We actually show the physical wire, and then we're also going to want an updated printout of the account where the money went into to show that the money is there. So, not that that's a big deal, however, it can throw a wrench in the closing process because many times, especially in regards to a 401k, it takes about a week or so to get those funds. So we want to remind our clients that if we're going to be using non-liquid sources of funds to close, that we need to be prepping ourselves to borrow or get those funds liquid well ahead of the closing table. Now that's part of my job. Hopefully you're working with somebody out there that will remind your clients that they need to get that done as well. So I'm Mortgage Mike saying thanks for watching. I'll see you next week, and spread the love, heal your world.